Hi everyone, welcome to another video. So for this, I'm gonna be doing GNS3, a basic GNS3 topology, or we're just gonna test out internet connectivity, uh, which is this. This is our internet going to the R1, which is our router, and directly connected to the virtual computer. So for this, I already configured the DHCP so that I can so I configured the router to get an IP to the internet, to the cloud. So what I like about GNS3 is that it uses real router images, unlike unlike packet tracer. But then make sure if you want to run GNS3, you have like a good hardware, good RAM, good CPU, because it will definitely require a lot of resources, computing resources to your network. So here I'm using a C3000, I believe, or 3600 router image that you can download on Cisco, because these are already like out of support. They're not servicing this. They're not supporting this image. They can just they allow like regular users to download it. So yeah, if you want to test out real router images, you can just download them online. And so this is what I'm using, and it is connected to the cloud internet that is using a NAT interface, which is my VMware network adapter VM9. And yeah, so let's start. So as I said, I already configured DHCP, so we've got an IP address from the cloud. So this guy will be able to ping 8.8 or Google. So if you want to ping google.com, we have to enable the IP domain lookup. IP domain lookup. Then set in google.com. Can now ping. Now it's now resolved. So go to configure terminal. For this, I don't want to assign a static IP. I want to do a dynamic address so that this virtual PC here can just get an IP address from the router. But first, let's configure port F01. So let's go to it. Let's assign an IP address for it. So I'm gonna assign 170.16.1.1, no shut. And then, so now it's up. So I'm gonna do a DHCP server on the route. So IP DHCP pool. Oops. Pool. Let's name it users. Network. Yes, network 172.16.0.0. That 1.0 5525555, and then default router, which is the IP of the fast Ethernet 1.0. sorry, 172.16.1.1 and DNS server. DNS server will be Google. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, just exclude the address of the router, which is 1.1, and we should be fine. And let's go to this virtual PC here. And so let's show IP. It doesn't have any IP. Let's try to acquire some IP from the router. So IP DHCP. Yep, it got an IP address. 172.16.1.2. So let's try to ping our default gateway. 172.16.1.2. Yep, it can ping it. Let's try to ping Google. Yep, it can ping Google. We'll see. It's directly connected to it. We'll see this. Surprising. Yeah, that's surprising. Let's see here. Campaign Cisco. Anyway, yeah, that means it can connect to the internet, I believe, because we assign the internet connection, I mean the DNS. So it's resolving anything and it's pinging everything. So, but in real world, this is how you do it. And go to configure terminal and do the NAT. So interface L10 IP NAT inside. And exit 0 IP NAT outside. IP NAT inside source 1 interface and 0. Oops, don't forget the overload. So we're making NAT translation from router to the cloud and from inside to outside. So let's do an access list. Access list 1 permit and I believe trying to ping again. So yeah, let's see if we deny this one. Deny. Still can ping it, okay? So I'm just gonna pause the video and to check something, and I'll be right back. So hi guys. So after a lot of troubleshooting and trying some commands, so I finally got it. I finally got to block the internet access using Accesslist. Now it can't resolve, so I did an access list. And yeah, yep, I did an IP access list and I applied on the port. So now it can ping. So if I do this, it can ping it. So hope you learned something new today and in the next video. Bye.